सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयम् करुणालयम् नमामि भगवत्पादम् शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणम् सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अम्ब त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतः स्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैर्वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनो यस्यान्तन्न विदुःसुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। ओम ओम। भगवद्गीता अध्याय 16 श्लोका 4। दम्भो दर्पोऽभिमानश्च क्रोधः पारुष्यमेव च अज्ञानं चाभिजातस्य पार्थ सम्पदमासुरीम्। The name of the chapter is Daivasura Sampadvibhaga Yoga. It talks about Daivi Sampat and Asuri Sampat. Daivi Sampat refers to a group of qualities, a set of qualities that are desirable in the pursuit of moksha. Whereas the asuri sampat are a group of qualities that are undesirable for a mumukshu, for the one who seeks moksha. In this adhyaya, Bhagavan is distinguishing between Daivi Sampat and Asuri Sampat. What kind of qualities are Daivi Sampat and what kind of qualities are Asuri Sampat? It is being elaborated in this adhyaya. From Shloka 1 up to Shloka 3, Bhagavan mentioned a few Daivi Sampat, a few Daivi qualities. Now, it is time to talk about Asuri Sampat. In one shloka, Bhagavan mentions a few Asuri Sampat, a few Asuri qualities. Among the Asuri qualities, the first one is Dambhaha. Dambhaha is explained as Dharmadhvajitvam, making a show of one's dharma, making a show of one's virtues. Often, people want to show that they are doing good things. For example, somebody is giving dana, donating some money. He wants to make a show of it. I have given this much money. I have donated this much money. Making such a show of one's dharma, one's good deeds, is called dambhaha. There is another aspect of dambha, that is being good or doing good just for showing others, just for the sake of getting recognized by others. The true dharma, one is really practicing dharma when he is doing it for his own sake, when he is doing it for the sake of dharma itself. One becomes virtuous for the sake of being virtuous. One becomes good for the sake of being good, irrespective of whether others are noticing it or not, irrespective of whether others are recognizing it or not. Even if somebody is not noticing, I will be virtuous. Even if somebody is not recognizing, I will do the right things. This is the true way to practice dharma. This is the true way to practice the virtues. Now, dambha includes trying to be good just for showing others, just for making a show of it. It is an asuri sampat. In this chapter, Bhagavan is mentioning the asuri sampat so that one can avoid the asuri sampat. Daivi sampat is mentioned so that one can cultivate Daivi sampat, whereas asuri sampat is mentioned so that one can avoid it. Second one, darpaha. Darpaha means arrogance. Being arrogant, being disrespectful to others. Is called darpaha. Abhimanah, self-conceit, considering oneself as superior to others. I am great, I deserve respect. This kind of an attitude is called abhimanah. In some versions, you can find the reading atimanaha. Atimana or abhimana both mean the same. Self-conceit. Krodhaha. Krodhaha literally means anger. Here we can understand it as hatred. Hatred. Parushyam evacha. Parushyam means harshness. Harshness in speech, harshness in behavior is called parushya. Previously, during Daivi Sampat, we have seen Mardavam. Mardavam means softness. Softness in speech, softness in behavior. Parushyam is the opposite of Mardavam. Ajnanam. In this context, Ajnanam refers to aviveka. The Vyakhyanakaras say, kartavya kartavyadi vishaya viveka bhavaha. Absence of viveka, absence of discrimination regarding what I should do and what I should not do. What is right, what is wrong. Absence of this understanding is called ajnana. Often people lack this understanding. Often people lack the understanding of right and wrong. And also they do not take interest in getting that understanding. What I think is right. This is their attitude. They do not make an effort to get a clear understanding of the right and wrong with the help of the pramana, with the help of the shastra, with the help of the words of the guru, etc. They do not make such effort. It is called ajnana. Having the aviveka and choosing to remain in aviveka. Let me be ignorant of right and wrong. They are not bothered about finding out the right behavior, the right actions. Yeah. These are some asuri qualities. These are just indications. We have to understand any similar quality should be included in asuri sampat and they should be given up. Bhagavan says, all these are the qualities of the one who is born with asuri sampat. Asurim sampadam abhijatasya bhavanti. Asurim sampadam abhijatasya. One who is born with the asuri qualities, he will have these qualities. Often people are born with certain asuri qualities. Meanwhile, they can also make effort to get rid of the asuri qualities. Because of our previous samskara, because of our samskara in the previous lives, often we are born with certain asuri qualities, certain bad qualities. Then, in this janma, in this life, one should make a conscious effort to get rid of such asuri qualities. That is why Bhagavan has mentioned them. Shloka 5. Daivi sampad vimokshaya nibandhaya surimata māsuca sampadam daivīm abhijatosi Pandava. Now Bhagavan explains why one should make effort to cultivate Daivi Sampat, to cultivate Daivi qualities, and why one should make effort to get rid of the Asuri qualities. Daivi Sampat Vimokshaya. The Daivi Sampat, Daivi qualities, they lead to moksha. They facilitate moksha. If one wants to get moksha, he has to cultivate Daivi Sampat. He has to cultivate Daivi qualities. Whereas Nibandhaya Asuri Mata, the Asuri qualities lead to Nibandha. Nibandha means a bondage, samsara. As long as one chooses to have Asuri qualities, as long as one does not make effort to get rid of the Asuri qualities, he continues to remain in samsara. He continues to have all the problems of samsara. He keeps traveling from one janma to another janma and keeps suffering in each janma. Therefore, the Asuri qualities should be given up. One should make constant effort to be free from the Asuri qualities. Now Bhagavan assures Arjuna that Arjuna is born with the Daivi qualities. Therefore, he does not have to feel bad. He does not have to feel discouraged. Hey Pandava, O son of Pandu, Ma Shuchaha, do not have grief. Do not feel sad. Whether I have Daivi quality or not, do not have such worries. Because Daivim Sampadam Abhijataha Asi. Because you are born with Daivi Sampat. You are born with Daivi qualities. Shloka 6. Dvau bhuta sargau lokesmin Daiva asura evacha Daivo vistarashah proktaha Asuram partha meshanu. Bhagavan classifies the people in the world into two groups. Asmin loke, in this world, dvau bhuta sargau, there are two types of beings, two types of individuals. Specifically human beings, because here the discussion is about human beings. The human beings can be classified into two groups. What are they? Daivaha, Asuraha. One is Daivaha, the people who are like Devatas, people who have the Daivi Sampat are called Daiva. They have all the desirable qualities like compassion, truthfulness, etc. They are called Daiva, Daivaha. And then Asuraha, the people with the Asuri Sampat are called Asuraha. Among these two, Bhagavan has already discussed the Daiva adequately, in detail. Therefore he says, Daivo Vistarashah Proktaha. I have discussed Daiva, the people who have divine qualities, the people who have desirable qualities. I have discussed them in detail, Vistarashaha. Already in the first three shlokas, Shloka 1 to 3 of this chapter, Bhagavan has discussed Daivi Sampat. Not only in this chapter, also in the previous chapters. Like in chapter 2. In chapter 2, he talked about Sthita Prajna. Likewise in chapter 12 also he talked about the Daivi qualities, Amanitvam, etc. He talked about Anapekshaha, Shuchidakshaha, ityadi, Adveshta Sarvabhutanam, etc. in chapter 12. And again in chapter 13, he talked about certain Daivi qualities, like Amanitvam, Adambhitvam, etc. Therefore, in almost all previous chapters, Daivi qualities have been mentioned in many occasions. Therefore, Bhagavan feels he doesn't have to elaborate further on the Daivi qualities, also on the Daiva people. Now, he feels the need to talk about the Asura, to talk about the people who have the Asuri tendencies, the undesirable tendencies, so that one does not become that. We should know the Asura people so that we do not become the Asura people. Therefore he says, He Partha, O Partha, O Arjuna, Asuram me shanu. Asuram, regarding the Asura, regarding the Asura people, regarding their qualities, regarding their behaviors. Shrinu, please listen to me now. Hereafter, from Shloka 7 onwards, Bhagavan is going to discuss the Asura people, how they think, how they behave, etc. Shloka 7. Pravrittincha nivrittincha janana vidurasuraha na shauchannapi chacharo na satyanteshu vidyate. Asuraha janaha, the Asura people. The Asura people does not refer to the Asuras that we hear in the Puranas or in the Vedas. They are different. There are Asuras which live in other lokas. We are not talking about them. No, Bhagavan is talking about the human beings who have the tendencies of Asura. They are called Asuraha Janaha, the Asura people. Asushu ramante iti asuraha. Asura refers to those people who revel in the body-centered people, the people who identify strongly with the body, and the people who think body is the ultimate priority in life. Nourishing the body, decorating the body, adorning the body is the priority in life. Such people are called Asuraha. Asuraha Janaha. These people, Pravrittim Nivrittincha na viduhu. They do not know Pravritti and Nivritti. Pravritti refers to dharma, the right action is called Pravritti. What is right in a given situation as per the Shastras, as per the Dharma, what is right? They do not know. Likewise, Nivritti. Nivritti means the action that should be avoided, referring to adharma. What is wrong action? What kind of action one should not do? What kind of words one should not speak? All these come under Nivritti. The Asura people don't know Nivritti also. What I should do, what I should not do, they are not aware of it. And they are not interested in learning also. They are not interested in knowing what is right and what is wrong. That is why they will not listen to the discourses on the Shastra. If they listen to the discourses on the Shastra, they will know the right and wrong. But these people are indifferent. They are not interested in knowing the right and wrong. Na shaucham teshu vidyate. They do not have shaucha. We talk about two types of shaucha. Abhyantara shaucha and bahya shaucha. Internal purity and external purity. They don't have both of them. They keep cherishing unhealthy thoughts, impure thoughts, and also they keep their body impure. Often they dress in such a way that the body is looked upon by others as an object of enjoyment. Instead of looking upon the body as a shrine, as a temple, as an abode of the divine, they make the body an object of enjoyment. Therefore, teshu shaucham na vidyate, napi cha acharaha. They do not have achara. They do not have the proper conduct. They don't follow the conduct of dharma. For example, if any atithi comes, if any visitor comes, they don't know how to treat him properly. They don't know how to speak to him properly. According to our Shastra, Atithi Devo Bhava. One should look upon the Atithi, a visitor, a guest, as a Devata. Also, they don't know how to behave with their Guru, Acharya. The Shastra says, Acharya Devo Bhava. One should look upon the Acharya as a Devata, as Bhagavan. They misbehave with the Atithi, the Acharya, mother, father, elders, etc. In our culture, we have a way to sit in front of the elders. We have a way of speaking in front of the elders. They don't learn even such things. Na satyanteshu vidyate. They lack in truthfulness. They don't have truthfulness. They keep telling lies and manipulate the facts. Continuing, Shloka 8. Asatyamapratisthante Jagadahuranishwaram Aparaspara-sambhutam Kimanyat kamahaitukam. Often the people with the asuri sampat will not have any shraddha, will not have any faith in the Shastra and all that is revealed in the Shastra. They are often found to be Nastikas. A Nastika is the one who does not accept Shastra as the Pramana, who does not accept the Veda as the Pramana. And since he does not accept the Veda as the Pramana, he does not accept the Ishvara. There is an Ishvara, he does not accept. There is rebirth, he does not believe. And there is Punya and Papa, he does not believe. It is one of the characteristics of some asuras. All asuras need not be so. Some asuras can be like this. Some asuras can be astikas also. They may be astikas. Still they have asuri tendencies. It is also possible. But here Bhagavan is referring to some of the asuras. In fact, a major part of the asuras will be like this. They will speak like Charvakas. We have a philosophy called a Charvaka philosophy. The Charvaka believes only in this world. Only this life is there. There is no life after this. There is no punya. There is no papa. There is no Ishvara. That is how the Charvaka believes. Likewise, even these asuras, Jagat asatyam, see the text, asatyam apratisthante jagadahuranishwaram. They means the asuraha janaha. According to them, Jagat asatyam, the universe, the Jagat, asatyam. Here, according to the Vyakhyanakara, Madhusudana Saraswati, Satyam should be understood as Veda Pramana. Asatyam means there is no Veda Pramana, meaning the Vedas as well as the other Shastras that are based on the Veda are not Pramana according to them. They are not valid means of knowledge according to them. The facts revealed by the Veda are not true. They do not trust the Vedas as a means of knowledge. Instead, they trust what they see and what they hear from other sources. Therefore, asatyam means they do not accept Veda as pramana. They do not accept the Shastras as a means of knowledge, as a valid means of knowledge. They reject the Shastra. Apratishtham, Jagat apratishtham, ahuhu, they say. According to them, Jagat is apratishta. Here pratishtha means punya and papa, or dharma and adharma. Dharma itself is called punya. Adharma is called papa. Both dharma and adharma are responsible for the sustenance of this universe. Because all that we experience in this world is a result of our own dharma and adharma, our own punya and papa. Therefore, punya and papa are responsible for all the happenings in this universe. We know this from the Shastra. Now, according to these people, according to the Asuras, there is no Shastra. Shastra is not a pramana. Therefore, they do not accept the presence of punya and papa also. There is no punya, no papa. Therefore, if you do any evil action also, you are not going to get the result. If you do any good work also, you are not going to get the result. If you tell them you should do puja, they will ask why. What is the use? Because there is no punya. Therefore, apratishtham ahuhu. There is no invisible factor that is responsible to the happenings in this world. It is their understanding. And also, anishwaram ahuhu. According to them, Jagat is anishwara. There is no Ishwara. They do not accept the presence of Ishwara. The Ishwara who is sustaining the universe. The Ishwara who has created the universe. They do not accept his presence. there is no Ishvara, there is no God. And if there is no Ishvara, then what created everything? What is responsible for the creation of the universe? Then they say, aparaspara sambhutam. Everything is born on account of the union between male and female. Aparaspara means the association between men and women. Everything is born of that. And it is kama haitukam. The union between men and women is because of kama, because of lust. It is the only cause of this world. It is the only driving force in this world. There is no other greater truth in this world. Kim anyat? They ask this question. Kim anyat? What else is there in this world? Meaning, there is no greater truth in this world. All that we see alone is the truth. And the only purpose of life is to enjoy our desires, enjoy the sense pleasures. It is the only purpose of life. There is no greater purpose in life. Next shloka, shloka 9. Etan drishtimavashtabhya nashtatmanolpabuddhayaha prabhavantyugrakarmanaha kshayaya jagato hitaha. Now, Bhagavan criticizes the Asura people. They are alpabuddhayaha. They have a mean understanding, lowly understanding. Their understanding does not go beyond the visible objects. Therefore, their understanding is very lowly, mean. Etam drishtim avashtabhya. They hold on to this view. They hold on to the view described in the previous shlokas, previous two shlokas. Nashtatmanaha. Since they hold on to such view, they are nashtatmanaha. Vyakhyanakara explains, nashtatmanaha bhrashta paraloka sadhanaha. They have lost the means to go to paraloka. They cannot even go to any higher world after this life. Then where is the possibility of moksha? Moksha is even remote. They cannot even think of going to higher lokas in the next janma. Because to go to higher lokas, one should do some punya karma. One should do some good works. They are not doing even that. They are leading animal-like life with only artha and kama as their objectives. They want to earn money and enjoy the life. Artha and kama. They do not think of dharma and moksha. Therefore, they have lost the means to go to paraloka. Nashtatmanaha. And being nashtatmanaha, ugrakarmanaha, they do terrible actions. In this janma, they do terrible actions like violence, deceit, etc. Ahitaha, jagataha ahitaha. They become enemies of the world because they are so self-centered that they do not think of the good of the world. Instead, they exploit the world for their own gains, for their own enjoyments. Therefore, jagataha ahitaha, they become enemies of the world. Kshayaya prabhavanti. They lead to the destruction of the world. They do not think of conserving the universe. They do not think of conserving the dharma. They do not think of preserving the dharma. Instead, they contribute towards destruction of the universe, especially by destroying dharma, by destroying the values of dharma. Not only they do not follow dharma, they discourage others also from adhering to dharma, following dharma. Thereby, they become destructive. Thus, Bhagavan is explaining the Asura people so that one should not become like the Asuras. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om. Yeah. Om.